Willkommen zu Genshin Impact. Oh, da ganz ruhig. Ja, Ziel für heute, Archon Quest mal endlich mal machen. Vielleicht noch ich habe seinen Namen vergessen, oha. Ayato, Legendenauftrag, damit ich das Event freischalte. Yes. Das ist so der Plan, sonst steht nichts an. Keine Ahnung, aber eigentlich bist du schon. Perfekt. Stream noch mal kurz in den Discord. Ja, aus dem Retter die Welt Stream wurde irgendwie doch nichts, weil Nick hat irgendwie Skin Contest gestreamt und wollte, dass ich mitmache, aber ich hatte keine Lust, das zu streamen. Deswegen hatte ich noch nicht Retter die Welt von gestreamt. So, aber jetzt gibt's Genshin erstmal und dann vielleicht später nochmal Apex. Das ist scheiße, ja, kein Ding. Da nicht für. So. Okay. Hilfe, mein Handy ist komplett am Breaken oder so, ich weiß auch nicht. Jetzt okay, alles gut. So, Archon Quest zuerst, würde ich sagen, sonst vergesse ich's oder hab nicht mehr genug Zeit. Legendenauftrag, Archon-Auftrag, perfekt. Ab dahin würde ich sagen. Das Einzige, was man dazu schon gesehen hat, war, dass man halt ins Gebiet gegangen ist und irgendeine Person, die ein bisschen wie Shenya oder so aussah, weggelaufen ist. Keine Ahnung. Also hatte was von Shenya, aber glaube nicht, dass es Shenya war. Gibt nicht so viel Sinn. Dann würde ich sagen, fange ich aber straight an. Ich hoffe, ich muss sagen, wenn irgendwie man Sound zu schlecht hört oder so, oder ich zu laut bin oder andersrum. Das sollte eigentlich passen so. Gehe ich mal stark von aus. Ja, die Stimmlautstärke sollte passen. Ich habe kurz dafür geholtet. So, dann wieder noch ein lauter. Da lang. Ah, so ein Stein. Perfekt. Das war jetzt auch für die andere Quest. Ja, runter soll ich, keine Ahnung. Das ist ein richtig liebes Loch, heilige Scheiße. Oh mein Gott, oha. Ich bin nicht so gestorben. Ich konnte nicht Leiter öffnen wegen der Sequenz. Ich schätze Kanrai. Stimmt das Kanrai aus? Ich weiß nicht. Oder Kanria. Kanra. Ich glaube Kanriai. Ja, dann auf jeden Fall. Also wenn man so fragt.
Just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe
Kanria,
whatever's
na okay.
going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
Ah. What the fuck?
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting.
The
This
fuck?
is one place where I have never set foot before.
Okay, da kann's ja nicht. Kanria sein, wenn er da noch nie war, keine Ahnung.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone. back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, yeah! About that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands. Huh. So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria.
Kanuya, okay.
It is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Sounds like your brother was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Die Stimme auf Japanisch von Kenn ich gar nicht. Suda. Erstmal Teleportpunkt aktivieren vielleicht, ups. So. Schon nie, schon ist er gestorben. Ups. Ich change mal das Team kurz. Zu dem Erkundungsteam. Eigentlich muss ich Asayo anstatt Jean reinpacken. Na, egal. Bisschen Grundlöcher, ja, ich kenne also den Name sagt mir nichts, vielleicht schon mal gehört, aber der Name keine Ahnung.
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Kanria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this. Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks? It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold, one that causes them great despair. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Was? Gegner? Vergessen.
We're under
Da
attack.
wird so eine komische Magie. Dieses komische blaue Nuss. Ah, die sind immer noch cool.
Yahoo!
Aber das wollte ich nicht mehr machen.
Emergency.
Ich habe halt nur, ich habe nichts, also ich glaube, Dukasa macht dir Schaden. Sonst der Rest ist halt, ich soll gleich wieder das Team immer swappen.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
The wind knows it. As one with wind and
Diese
sound.
enorme Elementarpunkt ist aber schon wild.
Hear me.
Hat doch niemand auch Schaden, stimmt ja.
Order.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Kanria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the fuck?
What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar? That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Okay. Meine ich, weil ich keine Lust mehr hatte und mir das ein bisschen zu voll wurde. Kein Plan, was da los war. Wo kamen jetzt nicht 3 Leute rein und haben keine Ahnung was betrieben.
There's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't waste your time.
Way, yo.
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more
Die blaue
familiar
Magie,
with.
ja.
They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Okay. Ich mal.
Keep your eyes wide open.
Child.
Gonna be
Mit
epic.
Bandit-Kasse und irgendwie.
Sounds good to me.
Ich kann ja auch ein bisschen kämpfen sonst. Ach, Nummer 2.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Okay.
Solidify.
Let's light it!
Wind Strider. Riptide. Ja, ja, ja.
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Meins was? Oder? No way.
One with nature.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Ah, alles klar. Jo, what the?
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hier tut sieht man doch.
Hold on, I think they...
Ah! They're coming! Quick, get them!
Gather.
Teamwork is strength!
Brace yourself. This is
Whew. That was the last of them.
Bandit und Child. Oh, so geil. Mit Kasserfall noch zusammen. Schon die Highway. Ich liebe es echt. Diese Kombi.
Huh? What's this?
Teletools, the fuck, Paimon?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Way, yo, oha.
More of them are closing in! It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khanria, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khanria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khanria. These black serpent knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Okay, let's go. So, mal du hast du zurückgezogen, mal krass Story-Quest, oder bist bis jetzt wild, ja? Wir werden nach oben einfach hochklettern? Nee. Ah, okay, hier lang. Imagine fällt hier runter, das ist halt echt RIP. Gar kein Bock wieder hochzulaufen. Yeah, what the fuck?
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that half-Dan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Into the wind.
Oder keine Ahnung. Dann gehe ich mal weiter.
Time to go. Tch.
Ah, die ist jeder. Wait, mit der?
One with nature.
Ah, da konnte ich gerade aktivieren. Ah. Ah. Was bist du? Gar nichts, okay. Perfekt. Nummer 2 Primers for free. Einmal rüber.
Ja.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo der Dingsbums ist, den ich einsammeln soll. Der auf dem Minimap markiert wird. Ich kenne den Scheißnamen nicht. Na, okay, da will ich nicht runter.
Rise. Into the wind.
Ich will das später irgendwann holen. Das war knapp, oha.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
Soll auch wieder irgendwo einer sein, aber egal.
One with nature.
Das war, da kommt schön Gold raus, auch geil. Immer die Tools.
All these hilichurls want is to quietly fade away in peace. Paimon hopes they can get their final wish. Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go!
Ja, let's go.
Ja.
Gib mir noch kurz.
Time to go.
Perfekt. Oh, nein. Puh. Ganz gefährlich. Okay, jetzt kann ja, okay. Alles gut. Ich dachte, ich falle jetzt bis ins Unendliche.
Into the wind.
Da hatte ich kurz miese Panik. Jetzt war hoch.
One with nature.
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now? Halfdan's back again!
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
He ran off! But he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. So, we going then?
Weirdes Wasser. Das Wasser hat echt die Physik mies zerrissen, aber komplett. Heilige Scheiße. Und da habe ich die Steine. Ah, ja, dieser Teil, die ich brauche. Ja, die halt in dem Gebiet überall
Down over there.
rumfliegen.
Let's follow him.
Noch zwei Level, das geht ja perfekt. Er ist so slow weggewalkt, aber trotzdem nirgendwo zu sehen, hä? Ich sollte vielleicht mal das Dingsbums equippen. Ja. Wo ich das hier gerade sehe.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Habe ich nicht gesehen, aber
Perhaps
okay,
whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
Oh,
No time to lose.
Bruder, keine Ahnung. Kann man diese Pilze nicht einsammeln? Die leuchten so enorm. Wie geht's jetzt zu machen? Ja, okay. Ja, dann viel Glück. Den kann man nicht.
Follow the wind.
Die Markierung ist noch hier. Ah, höher. Ah, hier lang.
Is
Oh.
that way into the Hilly Trail camp? Let's go see. It's a humble Hilly Trail camp. Oh, these Hilly Trails look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Time to go.
Seems like these Hilly Trails have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The Hilly Trails we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with Hilly Trails, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Nicht, wenn wir hier sind, dann sind wir nicht in Peace.
Hilly Trails usually store food in crates like these, right?
Ups. Hab ich voll kaputt gemacht.
These seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor. There's even a bonfire here, like what Hilly Trails built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that Hilly Trails get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased Hilly Churls? Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Kanria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
What the fuck? What?
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct? No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Khaenri'ah. After all, there can be no nation without a people. It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of
Damit
course,
er gar nicht rechnet.
I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother. It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say, I see. It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
Nigga, holy fuck. Es kommen viel auf einmal.
The Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Damn Sith, I see your incessant meddling continues. and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the waves of the abyss. That device can amplify the cleansing effect of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Der typisch Challenge als Medipass equipped den letzten Wasserabquote. Ganz schwierig.
Let's light it up.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up.
Und dem Rest der Menschen Schaden machen.
Let's light it up.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Gather.
This is order.
Whew. You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right, let's go.
Teleporter, ja. Ah. Da. Yo, what the fuck?
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Halfdan, don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us, no more.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
Oha, Dicker. Was ist denn hier passiert?
Take him out and deactivate the device.
Der Legende-Typ.
Gather. Peace be with you.
Into the wind.
The gift of grace. Peace be with you. In the name of the truth. Stabilize.
Let's light it up!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Der geht massiv easy down. Da hab ich echt ein komplettes Konterteam gegen. Damit AKW noch besser, aber trotzdem.
Who's next?
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop. And Halfdan.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey! Wait for Paimon!
Hier war doch jetzt schön.
Gather.
Wind Strider.
I will have order.
Nicht gequält, Trip. Put machen. Inventar, yes.
Trails are really suffering.
Na da.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Who's next?
Let's light it!
Right.
Quick, destroy the devices!
Bin dabei, Paimon. Ja. Ich arbeite doch schon mal.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Ich hatte gerade außen nichts in 500er Ping. Was war das denn? Ganz komisch. Auch nur ganz kurz, jetzt wieder 14er. Oder? Hä?
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Kaso ist so ein ehrenloser Konter gegen die, weil es immer so zwei mit verschiedenen Elementen sind.
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Wortlos Weghilfe. Der ist weiter oben, den nehme ich. Ah ne, wild, das ist 1 zu 1 hier. Muss ich da echt hochklettern? Ich schätze mal. Kein Plan, wie ich da sonst hochkommen soll. Oh, knapp. Hey, wie soll man das ohne Kaso oder so machen? The fuck? Keine Ahnung. Es gibt ja einen Originalweg, habe ich nur vergessen wahrscheinlich.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go.
Huh?
Huh? Light.
Apologies, Captain Dainsliff, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances.
Oha, warum so sad auf einmal? Was ist hier los? Mit der Sequenz habe ich nicht mal gerechnet, zum Glück war ich gestummt. Was passiert denn hier? Einige Scheiße.
Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Ich glaube, ihm geht's irgendwie nicht gut. Seine Stimme hat gerade ein bisschen abgekackt. Oder keine Ahnung. Ja, okay.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan. Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold
Sheesh.
a grudge.
Alles klar,
Saving
Paimon.
that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Okay, Digga, krank. Ah, das war's jetzt ganz. Auch so, Bruder. Ich dachte, ein Stück geht's noch weiter, dachte ich. Irgendwer hat mir erzählt, es geht auch insane lange. Es mir jetzt seit... Okay, fast eine Stunde. 15 Minuten dauert das Teil ungefähr. Okay, heftig. Oh, war schon sick. Aber jetzt will ich Fortsetzung. Was soll die Scheiße? Das ist frech. Ich dachte mal, das geht hier noch weiter oder so, aber nee, einfach nur vorbei. Der ist echt gestört. Puh. Halbstand war Legende, Mann. Was soll die Scheiße? Kann ich upgraden? 3 Tage noch bis zum Banner Swap. Ich muss noch ein paar Mal pullen für die blauen. Oh, das ist ein Free Pull, nice. Das nehme ich auch gerne. Oha! Enormes Glück. Dicker. Imagine nochmal jetzt, das wäre lächerlich. Was das denn? Damit habe ich gar nicht gerechnet. Das hat mich ein bisschen vom Hocker gehauen. Also, die Welt schon mal viel heftiger, als ich Venti bekommen habe. Na, okay, das vielleicht nicht. Ja, was aus meinem Mund rauskam. Okay, ein Pull fehlt mir noch, dann kann ich den Shop, dann habe ich den Shop endlich durch.
Time to go.
So, dann Agentenauftrag. Damit ich das Event auch freischalte. Aber erst meine Dailies, ganz kurz. Scheiße. Die geht schnell. Glaube ich. Was ist für eine? Racing, oder? Dann geht aber auch schnell. Ja.
Time to go.
Ich finde witzig, Waffen wechseln tot. Warum kann ich nicht? Jetzt.
I'm going in. Adventure time.
Dafür macht Bennett dann doch genug Schaden.
Wind strike.
Jo, noch
Time to
darunter.
go.
Kein Ausdauer. Die Kaso haben, Mann. Der Kaso ist schon cool. Ich tausche gegen noch eine Ayaka. Jetzt wo ich Wendy habe, kann ich tauschen. So. Und das war's. Die ist ehrenlos weit vom Teleporter weg. Heilige Scheiße. Oh.
Time to go.
Ich habe mich so erschrocken, weil ich die Soundeffekte so derbe laut gestellt habe. Wegen der Sequenz von, oh, auf einmal höre ich den Helichul rechts auf meinem Ohr so dermaßen laut, ohne dass ich ihn gesehen habe.
Time to go.
Damn. Was ist der für ein Teil um mich rum, dieses blaue? Jetzt ist es weg. Das war viel, viel zu früh.
No time to lose. Shouldn't let your guard down. One with nature.
This is order.
Oh, du? Ah, alles klar. So, Ja, ein bisschen gefarmt, gucken, ob ich nächsten Stein schaffe. Bin 9 von 10. Ja, okay, das ist aber doch strong, oder nicht? Das ist schon mal gut. Ich bin 3 vielleicht, keiner, vielleicht 4. Wäre möglich. Muss irgendwie nachschauen. Stufe 4, ja.
Clouds high. The birds call. Yeah, brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
18k, weil ich nicht gequittet habe und kein Feuereffekt. Perfekt. Wäre richtig weg. Geht aber schnell. Ja, immerhin. Und nicht so, dass die so 3 Jahre zu erfahren. Na, ich glaube, der Teleporter war nicht die beste Wahl. Na, es geht. Doch besser als gedacht. Aber auch dieses Food, ich hoffe, ich habe das aber. Mandeltofu, genau. Bitte. Ich glaube aber leider nicht. Oh doch, 2 Stück, perfekt. Nice. Noch kurz abgeben. Die Dailies meine ich.
Add Astro.
Da
Thank
fox
you
die
for
Ansicht.
completing today's.
So.
Add Astro.
Noch ein paar Erze bei Erkundung. Für die Battle Pass Daily. Ja, passt. Ich würde gerne eigentlich noch ganz kurz, kann ich was kochen oder so? Gerichte, ja.
No time to lose.
Noch 4 dann, Max. Ja, guck mal, das läuft doch. Mit diesem Schild, warum steht es da, Bruder? Es nervt einfach nur. Ich muss gerade ein bisschen angesprochen habe, wieder muss doch nicht sein. Was fehlt mir denn an Zutaten so viel? Okay, ja, hier Käse ist verständlich. Ich habe 1300 Steak. Bruder, was? Wieso habe ich 1300 Steaks? Oh mein Gott. Was ist denn da geschehen? Damit habe ich echt nicht gerechnet. Geburg mal bekommen 7. Ja, mit dem Baden ist auch echt nervig. Man will einfach nur raus und. Oh, das ist hier das bestimmte Gericht. Man will einfach nur raus und es geht aber nicht. Fühle ich. Vorher redet man mit ihm. Und das passiert auch mehrfach hintereinander manchmal. 1300 Steak, heilige Scheiße. Äh, keine Ahnung. Das war aber nichts nehmen. Ah, ist mich wieder. Ups. Hier wird fleißig gepult. Oh, Bedu. Sick. So. Was braucht Venti für Bücher? Man kann es nicht sehen. Na, ich muss den Boss mal machen. Oh, ich mag den aber nicht. Ja, nee, erstmal nicht, mach ich mal anders. So, zack. Eigentlich ist an dem Oberst ja an sich sogar
This
ziemlich
place
einfach, aber
impresses
trotzdem
me
habe ich ja
every
nicht so
time I
Lust zu.
come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to
Haferpulver.
cause any extra
Ja, okay,
trouble for you.
dankeschön.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
Alright then, we won't be long.
Okay, let's go. Rein, naja, guck mal, es läuft doch. Okay, und Fischli, okay, es wüsste jetzt auch nicht aus dem Kopf. Mähnlichkeit von denen. Sie verlassen. Naja, okay. Kein Problem, bis dann. Ciao, ciao.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both.
Mit der Sequenz habe ich gar nicht gerechnet,
I
ganz
have long
ehrlich.
been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in
Das habe ich
person.
massiv überrascht.
Ayaka is out today.
Den letzten guck mal,
If you
läuft
are
doch.
here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right, makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them. Toma, I'm heading out with my two guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Okay, let's go. Wo komme ich raus? Ah, hier rum. Tarnbella, moin, willkommen Stream, hallo. Wie geht's? Ich mach grad den Ayato-Legendenauftrag. Davor habe ich die Archon Quest fertig gemacht.
Ah, you're finally... Ah, Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you, so I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Gut, dir, das ist auch schön. Mir geht's auch soweit gut. Ich meine, Wochenende kann man sich nicht beschweren. Bisschen verschlafen habe ich heute, deswegen so, aber sonst gut. Ich wollte eigentlich schon irgendwie um 8 Uhr Genshin streamen, aber jetzt hat sich alles ein bisschen verschoben.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye then.
Aw, cheer up, Shenojo.
I'll try. Thank you.
Kann mir jemand sagen, warum man so enorm sad ist? Ich habe keine Ahnung mehr. Die Quest, als ich die Quest angenommen habe, ist schon ein bisschen länger her. Haben sie halt nicht gemacht, deswegen. Soll ich was messen? Ich bin Level 57 und bald 58. Die 30. Ja, geht ja auch fit. Ich habe das Game ja auch einen Tag nach Release angefangen. Ich habe zwar eine große Pause gemacht, aber trotzdem. Könnte daran liegen, sozusagen. Hast du Mona oder? Ich habe Mona und Ayaka. Falsch. Oder Sayu. Habe ich auch. Ayaka habe ich C1 sogar. Ziemlich gemeint, ich habe die getrippelcornt und alles. Ich pull jetzt auch, wenn sie wieder reinkommt, auf ihr Schwert und so. Und versuche ich C2 zu bekommen. Mona, ja, die trägt mir in einem 5-Star-Buch, habe ich C0. Ein bisschen geupgradet für das Hu-Tao-Team, mit Hu-Tao als Medi-PS. Und Sayu geht random Zeug. C2. Die spiele ich manchmal, wenn mir langweilig ist, für Movement einfach nur, damit ich schnell unterwegs bin. Mehr nicht. Deutsch halt.
All right then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
Olli, moin, willkommen im Stream. Wie geht's dir so? Was geht? Ja, nichts Besonderes. Ich will gerade den Ayato-Legenden-Auftrag, was sonst nichts los. Wie ist bei dir so?
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Das ist super. Mir soweit auch. Also, ja, bisschen verschlafen heute Morgen, aber sonst geht's mir echt top.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
Paimon Loki mad, oha. Wie alt bist du? Rate mal, was denkst du? Warte mal, wer hat mir... Ah, nee, Malik war das. Malik hat mir geschrieben, okay, ich komme. War nur ein bisschen verwirrt. Wieso habe ich so viele YouTube-Benachrichtigungen, hä? Na, egal. 16 bis... Ja, 17 bin ich. Komplett getroffen. Ich bin Ende März, also 29. März 17 geworden, das ist noch nicht so lange her. Aber ja, Hast du gut getroffen. Was? Von der Stimme? Von der Stimme her, so, ja, okay. Ja, also manche schätzen mich sogar älter ein teilweise, aber das ist auch mal so, mal so.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her? Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed.
Cool. Ich hab mich 12 und 15, ja, okay. Gehört habe ich noch nie, also kann ich nicht einschätzen, keine Ahnung. Aber kann ja gut sein.
After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Wie alt bist du denn, wenn du dich? Ah, 15. Das ist schon RIP, dich an die 12 anzuhören. Ich hab falsch gelesen, sorry. Da kenne ich noch jemanden, so Enter heißt der, ein bisschen, ja, der hat das gleiche Problem.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler?
He was on Cloud 9, ah, geil. Und er meinte letztes Mal schon, das ist ziemlich geil. Das ist ziemlich geil. Jetzt auf dem Weg zu 1000. Das ist das Hauptziel. Vorerst, mal schauen. Weil dann kann man eine Menge machen, dann kann man mit YouTube kann ich irgendwie einen Creator-Code beantragen zum Beispiel. Ich kann Private Apex-Turniere machen in Genshin, kann ich nichts Besonderes machen, da keine Ahnung. Aber da kann man echt eine Menge damit machen. Man kann so viel Zeug beantragen. Das ist krank.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, We have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Malik, eine kurze Frage. Weißt du, wie lange die noch geht? Ungefähr. Ist es noch eine Stunde, noch eine halbe, eineinhalb, keine Ahnung. So grob, was eine Idee oder weißt du auch nicht?
But Chisato and Kamaji have already
Wäre gut
talked
zu wissen.
everything through, haven't they?
Ich denke, du hast es schon gemacht, oder?
Only if we are to
Dachte ich
take
jetzt.
Kujo
Ich gehe
Kamaji
davon
at
aus,
his
ja.
word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts.
Geht nicht so lange.
If she's
Okay,
as
perfekt. Danke
committed
dir.
as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Ganz genau so, ja, alles gut, ich wollte nur grob wissen. Ob jetzt noch lange dran sitzt oder wie es aussieht. Weil teilweise finde ich echt, die Legendenaufträge gehen zu lange. Weil man lernt den Charakter kennen und dann macht man immer irgendeine unnötige Scheiße erstmal. Das ist so, was soll denn das? Aber okay, wenn du sagst nicht mehr so lange, dann geht ja fit. Spielst du noch Apex? Werde ich später vielleicht nochmal. Ich will selber überlegen, ob ich es mache oder nicht, weil ich wollte nochmal Rette die Welt machen, das hatte ich eigentlich versprochen, aber es ist halt schon 6:30. Also ich mache nochmal bestimmt, aber dann echt nicht lange. Vielleicht so eine Stunde oder so nochmal. Aber ja, ne, wie gesagt, nicht lange. Mal denke ich mal. Nicht klettern, stop.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.